A small community in South Texas was shattered today by a deadly mass shooting inside a church. A gunman opened fire at the First Baptist Church in Sutherland Springs, about 30 miles outside San Antonio. The pastor's wife tells CBS News their 14-year-old daughter was killed, along with many friends. The shooter is dead following a police chase. Omar Villafranca is at the scene.
Another mass shooting. This one inside First Baptist Church in Sutherland Springs, Texas, a tiny town of several hundred. The gunman, dressed in black with a tactical vest, identified as 26-year-old Devin Patrick Kelly, parked his car at the gas station, crossed the street, and opened fire with a sporting-type rifle on worshipers outside the church, killing 2 before entering the church, where he slaughtered 23 others. Another victim died at the hospital. 20 others were injured in the attack. The victims ranged in age from 5 to 72. Texas Governor Greg Abbott.
The tragedy, of course, is worsened by the fact that it occurred in a church, a place of worship, where these people were innocently gunned down.
The gunman, who served 4 years in the Air Force before receiving a dishonorable discharge in 2014, fled in a vehicle after the attack. He later died after his vehicle was run off the road. One of the first victims identified was 14-year-old Annabelle Pomeroy, the daughter of the pastor Frank Pomeroy, seen here preaching at this service last week. Pomeroy and his wife were out of town during the shooting. Joanne Ward, a mother of 4, was also shot, along with 3 of her kids. Carrie Matula, who works at a nearby convenience store, says she heard over a dozen shots ring out.
Well, we went running outside when we heard the shots, and then we looked at each other and said, I'm not going to be outside for bullets to fly, because we heard ricochet.
Some of the victims were airlifted to local hospitals with gunshot wounds. People rushed to the scene to help the wounded. Reverend Paul Buford.
My wife, who is a nurse at the hospital, local hospital, went into action. We have a deputy that was in there that went into action along with other people. We got ready, and then we just did what we do. We prayed.
President Trump responded to the shooting during his trip abroad.
We will never, ever leave their side. Ever.
Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Sutherland Springs, Texas.